Alrighty guys, I wanted to show you guys my latest haul of books. And where I got these books from is, there was a book fair happening for about a week at the fairgrounds. And it was sponsored by the Hoosier Hills Food Bank. And they do this every year. And this was the last day, and so they had what was called a $5 day, which you could fill up a sack full of books for $5. And so there was a bunch of books in there, but this is what all I got. So I want to show you. First book from the Model Railroader series, Tables for Your Trains. Basically, it shows you how to build your bench work. Book number 2, 303 Tips for Detailing Model Railroad Scenery and Structures. Oh no. I figured that might help when I get to building my Lionel layout. That could come in handy. This book here about railroad history, The Diesel Revolution, which this book was published by the Railway and Locomotive Historical Society. This looks like a really good book. And this is a really cool book. Red Green's Duct Tape is Not Enough. A Humorous Guide to Midlife by Steve Smith, which is Red Green. If you remember the TV show Red Green from the 90s, this guy wrote this book, and I read a little tiny bit in it, and it looks really awesome, so I'm going to have to read and give you guys a review. Now this is probably the oldest book. This is called the Knight's Modern Steamship 10 edition, 1941. This is right when World War II broke out. And it was signed by a Commodore Commander something or whatever. I can't read that, but see. By the officers of the Department of Steamship and Navigation, United States Naval Academy. See, this is an actual book. See, look. Copyright. The 10th edition right here, look. Probably 1944. With changes and revision. But the latest was I'm guessing 1944. So this was made during World War II. And this book here basically explains everything about everything. The ship, the hull, the fittings, rope, knotting, splicing, mechanical appliances, compass, bolts. I mean everything. Placing a ship in dry dock, weather, assistance by public vessels in distress. There's appendix. And basically, it's about naval ships. But the stuff you can learn in this book can also apply to what I do, the merchant ships. You can learn a lot about merchant ships by this. See? Echo depth sounding indicator, motor boats, receiving apparatus, ground tackle. It's a neat looking book. I'm going to have to read it. It looks pretty cool. Yeah, see. I looked this up. This was like a $35 book on Amazon. And the last book I'm very excited about. It's about the Titanic. Titanic at 2 a.m. Final events surrounding the doomed liner. An illustrated narrative with survivor accounts by Paul J. Quinn. It looks really good. Actually, I think I remember reading this when I was little, itty bitty thing, but I don't really remember a lot of it. I mean, some of the paintings in this, I've looked through it. Some of the stuff in this book is just amazing. Like, see, like, the plans and stuff in the ship. See? Looks amazing. And this is the guy who wrote the book, Paul Quinn. I'm going to have to read it, and I'm going to give you guys a full Commodore book review on this, definitely. So yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Got all 6 of these books and a whole shit ton more. But the other books I got were from like my niece and nephew. I got all these for $5. Great find. So It was awesome. So if you like the video, give it a thumbs up. If you guys subscribe to my channel, hit subscribe, and to join the Commodore's crew. Till next time, this is Commodore Urban saying have smooth seas and clear skies, and happy sailing with you.